Hi, I'm Rosario, and my experience with coffee began 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I was a simple barista. The real experience with coffee began 3 years ago when I met with the engineer Napoli. I met him at CJEP, maybe, I don't remember. And I started thinking about making a personalized coffee, about making a roasted coffee myself. So we can say that my experience with coffee began only 3 years ago, not 25 years ago. And this is a passion that has grown over time like a coffee bean. What can I say? I can say that everything in this bar is inspired by coffee. From the colors chosen for the walls to the furniture, everything. Everything was born from this strong passion. Before I used to make coffee by pushing a button. Now, on the other hand, I need that all the baristas in my restaurant receive a training first. I need to give them notions and a little bit of passion about coffee making. Because I like that when we have a curious customer asking what's the brand, what's the coffee they're drinking, what's the color of the coffee, where does it come from, I would like my collaborators to know how to give an exhaustive answer, as I do, and to convey the word of the coffee. Because it's a passion. It's really a great opportunity that we've had thanks to Engineer Napoli. Before meeting with Engineer Napoli at CJEP, I had several experiences with other professionals in the field. I did a lot of research, I tried different kind of machines, but none were like the one designed by Engineer Napoli, which was also the most expensive. But it was much more expensive by far. There had to be a reason for such a high price. But I have compared it to other machines, tried it over and over again, and I have to say that the quality of the materials is truly exceptional, not to mention the results. Therefore, after thinking about it for a long time, I decided to buy it. And today I'm happy with that choice I made. As I can see my customers satisfied. The engineer Napoli told me, the coffee you make may be the worst on the whole planet, but I will find it only in your restaurant. So the whole point was having an exclusive coffee. But I think I never made the worst coffee on the planet. It has been a continuous improvement. And one of the advantages of roasting coffee yourself is the possibility of creating always new blends, of being able to experiment with new parameters, using different times and roasting levels. So, if the same customer comes today and tomorrow, they could find a new taste. Because I like to play with coffee. Maybe yesterday I wanted it with a bit of bitterness, today I want it sweeter, yesterday I wanted more toasted, today less. I'm not looking for the perfect blend. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in experimenting, actively involving my customers, trying to convey the culture and tradition related to coffee. I can decide to make a light coffee with 90% Arabica, or I can decide to make it darker, always with 90% Arabica. Thanks to this wonderful roaster made by Engineer Napoli, we can use it all the possible ways. I could tell you so many episodes that happened in these 25 years. Some nice episodes. So I have a bar in a very busy area. So it means that besides having regular customers, there are many other customers who often see me toasting coffee. So one day, one of these customers after drinking a coffee, compliments me and then asks me questions like, "This is a really good coffee, where do you buy it, what is the brand?" He then went away and left me his business card. He was a local roaster, so he didn't want to sell me anything, he didn't even try, but made me compliments for my coffee. So that was really sincere, and I think there are no better compliments or observations. But there were several local roasters that made me compliments, and it is really a great satisfaction. It's also a beautiful thing that lately I've been noticing an interesting change in the customers. They're more aware of coffee blends. They begin to understand the difference between Arabica and Robusta, between a compact foam and a less compact one. And this makes me really happy, because you can have a direct exchange, a chat with the customers. When a foreign passes by, they are amazed to read on the outside sign "Piccola torrefazione artigianale" without a big logo. So they enter our bar, taste the coffee, and then we exchange opinions on the different types of coffee made in different parts of Italy. To say it's nice because of all the details and the curiosity that come out. Before buying the Tostabar Genius K1, I prepared some questions to ask Engineer Napoli. I wrote them down, and I can assure you that there were so many, practically a very long list, 12 meters parchment. And as an expert on the subject, as a true professional, he only answered one of my questions, and he soon convinced me. That was, my main question was, why should a customer enter my bar if there's no sign on the outside of a large nationally known brand, Illy, Lavazza, whatever? Why should a customer enter a place where there is no immediately recognizable logo or a corporate image curated by marketing? So why should the customer choose to enter my bar? And he replied simply saying, if you are in the town central square and you want an ice cream, you take a look around and read only big brands' names. Then at a closer look you notice a sign saying artisanal ice cream. Where do you get the ice cream from? At this I replied, I decided to tear down all the rest of my questions. Another question I had concerned the production and sale of coffee. I thought, but if everyone buys big brands capsules at a bargain price, why should they buy my coffee? Well, I discovered there was a market dedicated to the purchase of artisanal coffee for the mocha. Many people ask for it. Customers are very happy. They test the coffee home. They experiment with different concentrations. I always recommend buying a package of Arabica and one of Robusta, so you can always decide, according to your needs, if to make a more intense or less intense coffee. Many customers coming here on holiday ask me for artisanal coffee to take home. And it is a great satisfaction, a great experience. I have discovered a new way of making coffee, a new market. And I'm very happy.
Non pensavo ci fosse questo mercato, è stato un'altra finestra nel panorama della vendita del caffè.